Are you ready to put the I in Iolite? My name is Sheila from Satin Crystals, and today we are discussing Iolite meaning, its metaphysical properties, and answering your top 5 questions about this gemstone. I thank you for being here, for liking this video, and subscribing to the Satin Crystals channel as we go over each gemstone out there one by one. Today, let's learn about Iolite. What is Iolite? Iolite is a semi-precious gemstone which gets its color from its iron inclusions, and the most prized of its colors is a violet blue color. It does come in other colors, which we are going to discuss shortly. But Iolite is the name that you will find in the gemstone market. It's used by gemologists, but in scientific terms, it is called cordiorite. So they're the same stone, but most likely you will find it under iolite, which comes from a Greek word meaning violet. The top 5 questions that we are going to answer about iolite today are: what color is iolite actually? What is the metaphysical meaning of iolite? How do you use iolite in your healing practice? How do you care for your iolite? And is Bloodshot iolite and iolite Sunstone, are they real stones? What color is iolite? Now, iolite is most prized color is that violet blue, the intense violet blue color, but it can also be found in clear. It can be a yellowish brownish tone. It can be a grayish tone, light blue, dark violet. So it's a range of colors. And it also has something called pleochroism. In this case, trichroism, where it's showing 3 different colors depending on the angle and the source of light. So first of all, let me show you this iolite wand. It's more of that pale blue, bluish gray color. This iolite heart is more of that intense violet dark color. They're both iolite, just different shades. Now, to see that pleochroism phenomena that I was talking about, sometimes you can see it with the naked eye. You'll want a translucent gemmy piece of stone and you'll want to shine a light through. And depending on the angle of the stone, you'll be able to see different shades of color. The best way is to use a scientific tool called a dichroscope. And this you can see more clearly within the stone and see the 3 different colors. Now, this can help identify your iolite and separate it from other stones that may not have pleochroism. We are going to be discussing real versus fake iolite in an upcoming video. So that's why you have subscribed, so you'll stay tuned and you'll learn how to identify real iolite soon. What is the metaphysical meaning of iolite? Metaphysically, iolite is most popularly known for its energy of financial freedom. So unlike other abundance stones like your citrines or aventurines or jades, which call in all kinds of abundance and prosperity in a more rapid fashion, iolite is your financial stable stone. So it is a slower paced stone where it's helping you to make those pragmatic spending decisions, to find solutions to get out of your debt. If you already have wealth, it is looking to smart investments. So it's more the long-term view and a steady and constant, even-keeled advisor to your abundance. Besides finances, iolite is also used as a stone of vision. So it vibrates with the 3rd eye chakra. So this is where your intuition lies. It is your direct access to your subconscious mind. So you can bypass your ego, which may be anxiously or greedy or fear of missing out. All those kinds of emotions, you can go straight to the subconscious mind to gather those answers that you are seeking for progressing in both the finance world and in your life, for your life in general. So Iolite for the third eye chakra, that mental balance, that calm energy, so you can make rational decisions. How do you use Iolite in your healing practice? Now there's a lot of different ways you could use Iolite in healing. I'm going to go over a few ideas for you here, and then you can head over to the Satin Crystals Iolite meaning page and you'll gain many more ideas. You probably have ideas of your own and we would love to hear them. Make sure to share them here so we can all benefit. So first of all, you can use Iolite pyramids. Place them in your money corner if you practice feng shui, or wherever you deal with money, whether that's at your desk or at a cash register or maybe on the computer. Place Iolite in that area to help stabilize that financial energy. You can meditate with your Iolite spheres whenever you are doing any kind of money or manifestation meditations to harness that abundance advising energy. Use a Iolite pendulum at your third eye chakra to access your intuition and your higher self, get direct to the subconscious mind, and find those answers that you want to douse and divine for. You can cleanse, charge, and program your Iolite jewelry for whatever you are wanting to manifest, whether that is finances or opening your third eye, and then wear them throughout the day that you'll be reminded of your goals. So you can have necklaces, or we have rings, bracelets. These are great if you are typing all day or using your phone. You can see them throughout the day and be reminded to focus on that manifestation goal. Spread the joy and love of Iolite by gifting Iolite hearts to those who deserve it in your life. And karmically, this will bring back that abundant energy to you. Now, whereas you won't expect it to return to you, you will appreciate it when it does. You can use your polished Iolite stones as worry stones. So you can rub them whenever you're feeling a little overwhelmed, especially about finances, to help calm those nerves and come up with practical solutions on how to proceed. So we have Iolite sphere here, and we also have tumbled stones. This one happens to be on a necklace, so you can have it portable with you throughout the day. How do you care for your Iolite? Now, Iolite is a relatively hard stone on the Mohs scale of hardness. It is a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10, where 1 is very soft and powdery. 10 is the hardest stone, which is a diamond. It will not scratch easily. So Iolite is towards the top of the chart. However, it is also not that great in its tenacity or its toughness. So whereas it won't scratch as easily, it could break a little easier. So you want to make sure that you're not wearing or handling it with any kind of aggressive energy. For example, if you do a lot of computer work and you're wearing an Iolite bracelet, you want to make sure that it's not constantly banging on the desk. As for scratching, you don't want to keep it with anything that is over a 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness. For example, you won't want to keep it with your diamonds, as the diamonds could scratch your Iolite. As far as cleaning in water, it should be fine soaking in water. Of course, you always want to make sure if you do have those raw stones or stones with fracture lines that you don't want to keep it in prolonged water, just because those areas are weak and they could break at that point. So when in doubt, just use quick a quick rinse in tap water or just a soft cloth. As for sunshine, iolite is actually one of the stones that cannot be heat treated. So we will learn in the real versus fake video later about tanzanite and blue sapphire, which sometimes are confused with iolite. Those stones can be heat treated to bring out that brilliant blue color, whereas iolite, if it is heat treated, it will not withstand that high heat, so it may just crumble before any kind of color is enhanced. So that being said, you don't want to leave it baking out in the noontime sun. You can have it for short periods of time in sunlight, but better yet, just keep it in indirect sunlight in a windowsill or so. If you want to know even more about metaphysical cleaning, charging, and programming your gemstones, make sure to watch our very popular crystal care video and you'll learn more there. Are Bloodshot Iolite and Iolite Sunstone real stones? So yes, both of these are real gemstones. Bloodshot Iolite is a relatively new stone on the market, and this is usually a darker iolite, and it'll show the metallic red inclusions that Sunstone usually has. So this piece actually does have some of the red metallic inclusions, but it's hard to see and you might need to use a flashlight to bring out that glitter and shine. Bloodshot Iolite is so far only found in Sri Lanka, and it is more of a rare gemstone, so it will be more expensive than regular iolite. As for Iolite Sunstone, yes, this also exists, and it is a hybrid stone, so it organically grows together. Here you'll see some of the blue iolite and some red sunstone, and they are both growing harmoniously together. So, now that you have learned a little bit more about iolite, is it a gemstone that you want to add to your collection? If you can relate to one or more of these statements, then iolite is for you. If you are somebody who is seeking that energy of financial freedom, not worrying or stressing about money, work with iolite. If you want to open your third eye chakra, access your intuition, use iolite there. If you are already working with other abundance stones, perhaps you have citrine, aventurine, pyrite, jetstone, add iolite in and see what that does for you. If you are somebody who is looking to calm your energies, your mental balance, you can have iolite as a soothing worry stone. If you're somebody who's fascinated by that pleochroism phenomena, where you can see different colors in the same stone, gaze into iolite. If you are seeking an alternative to the more pricey blue sapphire or tanzanite, then iolite is just as powerful metaphysically, but it'll fit the bill for what you are seeking. Did you learn anything new about iolite? Maybe I've missed a few things and you want to share your knowledge about iolite, its properties, facts, its meanings. Share them here below. We would love to hear them. We do have an in-depth article about iolite where I go over many more questions and answers at Satin Crystals, so check that out. While you're there, we have an iolite gemstone and jewelry collection for you to shop from, so you can add to your collection also. Join the Satin Crystals VIP Club. It's free and we send out crystal healing information every single week. As always, I thank you for watching our video, subscribing to the channel, and spreading your positive energy throughout our universe.